Hey guys, Frost here, and we're gonna do one more recording. You know, it's Christmas, so, and everyone likes my Pokemon analysis. So it's another Gen 5. It's an old one because I'm too lazy to play this game. Maybe I'll get someone to play some random battles with me. Maybe I'll play some more UU in Gen 7, but oh well. So my team's pretty standard. It's on a new computer though, but Stallbreaker, Crobat, 4 attack, Nidoking, Stealth Rock Spinner, Claydol, Specs, Empoleon, specially defensive Zapdos, and then anti-lead Machamp. The difference is anti-lead Machamp's actually running Guts instead of No Guard. The important thing with a No Guard is No Guard lets you hit all your moves regardless of accuracy, but you also get hit by all moves regardless of accuracy. The important thing is Dynamic Punch. Dynamic Punch is what messes most people up, but I am running Guts, which actually kind of helps a little bit, kind of. So let's just get into it. So he predicts the Crobat lead, so it gives Nidoqueen. He goes for the Ice Beam onto my Machamp, which does nothing. I go for Ice Punch. I do a clean 58%. I get Poison Pointed, which is unlucky. He goes for Poison Jab, which does no damage. I missed a Dynamic Punch because I forgot I was not No Guard, so what a waste of a turn. He goes for Earth Power, which doesn't kill. You know, so we don't fuck around. We got that second Ice Punch in. I'm going to take some residual damage, and I am definitely going to get revenge killed by Galvantula, so I go for Bullet Punch for some priority. And then he has Rocky Helmet, which is weird. So Claydol's out. So he fears the Earthquake, so he's going to swap in the Blastoise, which I cannot read, so I go Toxic. So now this thing cannot stay in for way too long. While I predict a water move, so I go out into Bing Bing to Zapdos. He misses the Hydro Pump, unfortunately. He's on the Crocorock, but I hit him with an HP Grass. It's not HP Ice. He goes for a Crunch for some damage, and then I'm gonna go get some Toxic on Crocodile because why not? I can't hit him really. So he's gonna go for a second Crunch, which I will live. So I go for Roost, and he's taking some residual damage. I understand he's going for Crunch again, so I swap out into Empoleon. Steel does resist in Gen 5, as opposed to when it doesn't anymore in Gen 6. He's going to take some more residual damage. He's going to swap out fearing the water move, which I don't care. Spec Scald will still do about a third while he gets up his Hail. I'm going to go for another Scald and actually get the burn here, which is pretty lucky for me as he goes for Substitute, which is unfortunate for my opponent. He will take 8% from burn and die behind his sub, but that's a pretty poor play. I am Specs, Empoleon, respect the damage. Galvantula comes out, so the electric move is obvious. I go back into Claydol, which I shrug off Discharge. Now he's gonna fear the Earthquake again, so he's gonna swap on the Crocodile for Death Fodder, but that just free rocks for me. At this point in the game, Crocodile is practically dead, and I fully expect him to go for an attack. He goes for Earthquake, the predictable one. Actually, I don't know why. I don't know why he goes for Earthquake, actually. I'm pretty sure I'm Levitate. But Bing Bing does avoid it. He is a flying type. And he dies to toxic damage. So he gets a free switch into Arcanine for Intimidate. He goes for the Flamethrower, which I know I should be able to live any one hit because I'm especially defensive. Go for the Roost. He goes for Flamethrower again. I can get Toxic off. And he's predictable. Alright, I know if he's going for Flamethrower again, so I'm going to swap out and go into Claydol. Claydol eats this up. Yum, yum, yum. There's the Hail. Get some health while he gets some chip. I'm going to take a Flamethrower pretty well as I go for the Earthquake. The critical hit does not matter at all. That's just some BM. He goes on the Blastoise. Hydro Pump is 1000% obvious, so I'm going to go out to Empoleon. Empoleon destroys Blastoise since I could go in for free on a water move, and then kill it with a Grass Knot. Specs Grass Knot will kill from that range. He will go out for Galvantula, and because it is 1 and I've got 5, I got a BM on this man. So I'm going to swap out, predicting the Discharge onto my Nidoking, which should take it pretty easily. And an Earth Power should make quick work. He goes for Slash. I don't know why you're running Slash on this thing, but yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, have a good Christmas.